Hi, I'm Karina, and I'm sorry, I'm a little anxious right now, but I guess I'm in the right place. I've been struggling with my mental health for almost 5 years now, and it means so much to me to be able to share my story with other people who are going through, similar struggles. I'm at John Abbott College in my 4th semester, and I'm 21 years old. I could share the story of how my mental illnesses developed and everything that happened, but I think that current times are hard enough and we don't really need another sad story. Instead, I'll talk about getting help and the way back towards mental health. The truth is that it's been a really rough 5 years. Trying to get over anxiety, anorexia, and dealing with borderline personality disorder and bipolar. But at least this past summer, things started to change and things got better for me. I only wish that I had sought help way sooner. I regret that so much. I was too wrapped up in weight loss to seek help at a certain point, but also I had pride. I wanted to get through all of this myself, so I didn't ask for help, and I figured I'm an adult, I should be able to handle my own problems. That was a big mistake. Getting help as early as you can is like the most important thing with mental illness. Another reason why I was discouraged from getting help, which is something that so many others face, is the stigma that still surrounds mental illness. There are so many misconceptions, and we are not lazy-minded. We're not using our illness as an excuse, and we can't snap out of it. These perceptions won't go away overnight, but we have to understand things for ourselves, because otherwise we're left with self-hatred, guilt, and a sense that everything is our fault. And mental illness is not a choice or a matter of fault. It's a disease like any other, and those going through it deserve kindness, support, and help to regain happiness and stability. I face challenges every day, and sometimes things seem really impossible. But I try to remember that healing takes time, and time will teach me how to better manage my illness. Through therapy, medication, and a lot of digging through myself, I feel more in control and capable of coping now. 2 big things happened that gave me the will to move forward, and they've really made all the difference. First, I met my puppy Mia, who we rescued off the road. We were brought together at a time we both needed it, and she fills me with love and a feeling of needing to be there for her, which means I have no choice but to keep moving forward. I was lost in my search for purpose, but now she is part of it, and a reminder that something incredible and joyful can happen in the midst of darkness and pain. Then months later, I got up the courage to do something I thought I'd never be able to. I shared my story by publishing my personal journal and started a website called I Will Not Be My Mental Illness. I write many articles about mental health, ways to cope and overcome obstacles, and I try to share what I've learned and continue to learn in this journey of recovery and holding on to hope. I also find meaning in creating art that represents encouraging meanings for us. But writing really is my passion, and hopefully my way of making a small difference in the world by letting people know that they're not alone. I really don't want people to feel alone as I did. But now I'm back in school studying to become a psychologist. And one thing I've learned is to use what's available for me to have a leg up. The counseling department at John Abbott is really great, and speaking with someone regularly has been a huge help. I also use the Access Center, and having accommodations in school has made it possible for me to come back and pursue what I want for my future. For so long, I've felt like I've been lagging behind, everyone else moving ahead in their lives. But I've realized that taking the time I needed to recover was the most important thing. And now I can come back to school fresher and in a healthier state of mind. If there's only one thing I can get across today, it's the importance of being your own self-advocate for your mental health. No one will fight for that as well as you can yourself. But I do understand that most of the time we're not in a position of strength and motivation, and reaching out can seem like the hardest thing to do. But please, please share how you feel with someone you trust who can help you get the help that you need. You don't have to do it alone. The pandemic made 2020 a very difficult year for everyone in some way or other. It has worsened mental illness in those who already have it and has been a leading cause of new sufferers. We already know that isolation and depression go hand in hand and are cause and effect. It's almost like there's some kind of instinct to self-isolate and not really share or speak with anyone anymore. And that's what makes this time so difficult, because we're already dealing with that issue, but we have to self-isolate now for everyone's safety. But this is why, even with COVID, we have to keep our relationships strong, stronger than ever even. We need to talk. We need to share and express anything to keep us from going through this alone and in the dark. Things are definitely not normal, but personally, I'm trying to keep up my schedule and my routine as well as I can, and I'm replacing the things that I can't do anymore with new things. I have found new hobbies. I am getting really into art projects, making things with clay, and I go for walks. I try to make sure that I keep up both my mental and physical well-being. It is a time for concessions and creativity, but there really are no concessions when it comes to our mental health. This is why, no matter what is happening, you have to put yourself first when it comes to this. Please, don't stay alone struggling with this. Things really can get better. I have come such a long way, and believe me, I had given up hope many, many times. Open up, and you'll be surprised at how many kind and understanding people there are who are in the same boat. And if it means anything, I am with you in spirit, and I send every ounce of strength and courage that I have. I know you can do this. I say a huge thank you to everyone that has watched my video and who is being a part of such an important conversation. And thank you so much to Bill Mahan and Christine Farmer and everyone else at John Abbott who is part of this Bell Let's Talk initiative. It has meant the world to me to be a part of it. Thank you so much, everyone.